Hello viewers, thank you once again for tuning into the channel. We're going to do another photo session, and this time we're going to touch something that's actually pretty dear to my heart, and I know to a number of people as well. We are taking a look at Dr. Emmett Brown. This is the Back to the Future Part 2 version. This to date is actually the only Emmett Brown that has been officially released by Hot Toys. And so we're going to go ahead and take a closer look at what the figure looks like and everything. I'm going to give you a heads up now. This probably will be another lengthy video because we're going to do this photo session. And like I said, I am a big Back to the Future fan. And so because of this figure and because of this trilogy, there's a number of other things from Back to the Future from the trilogy that I own. And so therefore we're going to be displaying Emmett Brown in a number of different poses, as well as a number of different accent pieces to go along with the figure. So for those of you who may have some things that you want to display this figure with, or if you're thinking about getting him and you've been on the fence about him and everything, hopefully this will give you more of an insight of what you could possibly do with the figure. I have to say, there has been a number of things that people have said about this figure in particular, and you'll be able to see why in a moment. One of the biggest gripes about people was the face that's on the figure, which you'll see shortly. And so because of that, that is what makes this particular photo session a bit of a challenge, because this figure, as you'll see shortly, he has a certain expression on his face, and because of that, people have said that it gives you limited ways as far as how you can pose the figure. So really that's going to be the challenge, is trying to broaden the horizon as far as a number of different ways that you can pose him and everything. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go ahead and get Dr. Brown out here so we can get a closer look at the figure, at the face, so you guys can see what I'm talking about, and then we'll jump into the photo session. Let's check him out. And here is Dr. Emmett Brown. So yeah, you can clearly see what I was talking about when it came to the facial expression. Some people received this figure and was very pleased with it. And then there's other people who received this figure and was like, great Scott, Hot Toys, what in the world did you send me? So yeah, it's a lot of mixed reviews for this guy. Personally, I have to say that I think they did a good job as far as the expression on the face, the likeness and everything. I think they did a good job. But my personal preference would have been if they had just done the figure same wide-eyed, no problem, but with a closed mouth. Because with a closed mouth and the same wide-eyed expression, it just opens up more things that you can do as far as how you can pose the figure. There's just a number of different things you can do. It's so subtle, yet it would have made a big impact. With the wide-eyed and a closed mouth, it's like everywhere he looks, he has this surprised look on his face. But when you have an open mouth, it's like he's even more surprised than usual. And because of that, that limits the ways that you can pose the figure. So yeah, but I mean, let's take a quick look here. We can get a little closer so you can see really the face and everything. I mean, I gotta say, it is good. It is definitely good. Another thing that people were saying was they wanted to have more. They would prefer to have rooted hair rather than this kind of hair, because they're saying it's almost like it's more slick back than what people are used to, with the hair just constantly just sticking up and everything. But overall, I mean, it's it's good. It's definitely good expression, just not the expression that people would prefer. Yeah, he's right in your face, staring right at you. Yeah, can't believe it. Neither can I. So yeah, but yeah, just that kind of thing is, it's like I said, it's so subtle. It's the same as the what I had mentioned before about how just the same as closing his mouth and keeping the same wide eye. It's the same as when you have a character um, and they come with sunglasses. I personally don't like displaying my figures with sunglasses because it limits what you can really see as far as the detail that they put into these characters. And so he just, when they have the sunglasses on, it just makes it, I don't know, it just makes it difficult to really catch that expression that you want to give when it's covered by glasses. As a matter of fact, I'll show you now, because he did. For those of you who know about the figure, you know about the glasses that he comes with. But for this figure, for people who don't know, he does come with the classic glasses that he wore at the beginning of the Part 2 movie. So yeah, I'm going to slip these on right now, and you can kind of see the difference. Which in some cases, there may actually be a help rather than a hindrance. So yeah, it's like that. It makes that much more of a difference now. It's like he still has that shocked look, but it takes away from having that huge wide-eyed expression. Now it kind of dumbs it down a little bit, so you can see just the difference in that. It's like he's still shocked, but at the same time he still feels like he's just kind of looking around, as opposed to that where it's like just even more. It just takes it away. So yeah, that's pretty much all I'm going to say about that. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you just a couple other pieces, just a little hint of what we're going to throw in with this Doc Brown, so you'll get a chance to see some of the other things that I usually display with this figure. And then after that, we're going to jump into the photo session, and I'm going to just throw in other things that some of you may already have or may look for, things like that, that might enhance a little bit as far as the figure, to go along with the time of the film and everything like that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get a couple of those other pieces out here so you can take a look at them right now. So here you have all three together. These are the three figures that Hot Toys released so far for the trilogy. This is as you can see, the 2015 Doc Brown, and then the 1985 Marty McFly, and then you have the 2015 version of the Marty McFly from when he wore the outfit at the beginning of the second movie. So yeah, this is just a little taste of the three figures that we'll be displaying together. Main thing is the Doc Brown. That was the main thing. We want to get some pictures in and just see what kind of poses we can get him in. I'm going to see as much as I can, do as much as I can with that facial expression, because it is a challenge. So we'll see what we can do, and then after that we'll throw in the other figures, the other pieces, as well as some other pieces that I own that will really enhance the display. For those of you who have pieces and looking for ideas and stuff like that, hopefully this will be a thing that will inspire you. If you don't have an idea right now, or maybe you're thinking of changing some things up, hopefully this will be some inspiration, as we always like to do. So yeah, let's go ahead and once again jump right into the photo session, and we will see what Doc Brown can do. here is the final pose for Doc Brown, along with some other things in my Back to the Future collection. I'm positive that I don't even hold a candle to some of the other people out there who also consider themselves fans of the Back to the Future trilogy. But yeah, this is just my my humble collection that I'm proud of. But yeah, when it comes to the figure, I tried to fit in as much as I possibly could when it came to displaying him without those glasses. It is a challenge just trying to get creative as far as different ways you can do it. I mean, some people were really just trying to recreate scenes from the movie. And then sometimes you got to improvise and think, what else could have possibly been going on during that time that we don't see in the movies. So I was just trying to, go a little further, go beyond that. But yeah, when it came to the figure, it was a bit of a challenge, but we made it through. For those of you who have the Hot Toys DeLorean and were asking maybe, how I was able to get the Doc Brown into the car, because that was one of the other things. Unfortunately, Hot Toys did not make the DeLorean large enough to fit the Doc Brown and the Marty McFly from 2015. So for those of you who may be wondering how it happened, how I did it, all I did was I removed the boots. When you remove the boots, it creates more room because the shoes are no longer in the way, and you can fit Doc Brown into the car, sort of. As you can see that I wasn't able to get the door to close all the way, but it was close enough to where you can give the appearance that he is sitting in the car. But yeah, other than that, I'd say it was still fun to pose the figure. It's still a overall good figure because I like the outfit, the detail in the outfit. It looks really, really good. So I definitely enjoyed having it. Definitely enjoy having him as part of my collection. And that's going to do it for me. So once again, thank you very much for tuning in to the channel. Please like and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit the notifications so the next time something comes up, you'll be the first to know. And we will catch you next time. Have a good day.